Rise and shine, superstar. You're watching Provoking Purpose with Lele and Nsibande.
Rise and shine superstars, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lele Nsibande and you're watching Provoking Purpose. Before we get into this video, I'm gonna need you to hit that red button down below. Subscribe to the channel, join the family. Let's grow and glow together. Ooh, I like that. This week we are talking the difference between failure and feedback, and to talk about this I want to give you guys an analogy that is gonna help you remember. And hopefully in your time where you are down on the ground and life has given you a kick in the butt, I hope that you remember this and just meditate on it and recognize that you have what it takes to get back up again and go after whatever it is that you believe is yours. I want to give you the example of an assignment because I also want you to think of your life as an assignment. On this side of the streets, we believe in purpose and we want to actualize ourselves and walk in that purpose. All right, so I want you to think of a lecturer, any lecturer, right? Now let's say your lecturer says you have an assignment that is due in a year's time. You have a full year to do this assignment, right? But the catch is you have to get 100% in order to pass this assignment. Now, this is what your lecturer says. Between that time where you submit and now where you get the assignment, you are allowed to submit the assignment as many times as you want before the due date, and your lecturer will mark the assignment, tell you how much you got, tell you how to improve your assignment and help you get a higher mark. So the only way you can get to 100 is by submitting multiple times and making sure that you get that 100% whilst getting the feedback of 30%, 35%, 40%, 45% and 80% and working your way up to 100, right? That's the only way you can get to that 100%. We're going to explore the difference between feedback and failure in that type of a situation, and I want you to apply this to your life going forward. Now, before we get to the topic of failure and feedback, I want us to explore the conversation of vision and giving your best in every situation that you enter into, right? So let's say you want to aim for that 100% on the first try. That should be your mindset from the beginning, because if you hold back, you will not know what you're actually being marked on. You'll be marked on you not trying, which is really difficult to then improve on that because you haven't given your all. You don't know what actually to fix because you didn't put it all on the table. That's the first thing. Always give it your all, no matter if you don't know what you're doing or if you do know what you're doing. Les Brown has this quote where he says, anything worth doing is worth doing badly until you know how to do it good, until you know how to do it properly. And that's a motto that I apply in everything new that I try. I always tell myself, look, I'm gonna suck from the beginning. It's going to suck. It's going to suck. I just know it is. But I'm just gonna keep on shooting until I'm able to control my method in shooting, develop my skill in shooting, and get comfortable with the fact that I am shooting at whatever I'm shooting, right? The nerves are going to be there in the beginning, but the more you do it, the more comfortable you get, the more you trust yourself, the more you're able to navigate that situation. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that vision is so important in pursuit of anything. You need to know where you are going in order to reach that destination, right? You cannot drive or expect your Google Maps to direct you if you do not punch in a destination. If you want to get that 100%, like in the context of the situation, you need to know that you need to get 100%. You need to know that you want 100%. You need to be able to see what that 100% looks like in your mind's eye. Otherwise, you cannot go to that place. TD Jakes once said something like, before you arrive physically, you need to arrive in your spirit, in whatever it is that you are trying to achieve. If you want a new car, you need to arrive there in spirit before you can arrive there physically. And you see this in the topic of manifestation. People are always talking about, I manifested this, manifested that, manifested this. If you look at the etymology of the word manifestation. It means to make public. You can only make public what is private. You cannot manifest something that you do not believe yourself to already have. You cannot manifest a car that in your mind you do not even see yourself driving. You need to be like, that is my car, in your head, and then manifestation can take place because you are making what is private public to the world. Now let's talk about the failure. Failure and feedback is the difference between getting 49% during the submission time prior to the date and getting 49% on the date of the final submission. You get 49% before that time, where your lecturer says, come to me, I will help you, I will mark it as if I am marking it on the final day, and I'll give it back to you, and you can look at that failure and decide what you want to do with it. That is what happens in life. If you fail any single time before you die, you are still alive and you are 42, 72, and you still have the opportunity to actualize, you still have the opportunity to go after what it is that God has put in your heart. You have not failed. That is feedback. If you fail in that moment, in terms of you start the business God told you to start, but you mess it up and you lose all the money, that is not failure. That is feedback from a situation. That is an opportunity for you to learn what you did wrong. That is an opportunity for you to get back in there and go through the assignment again and see what you put down and see your lecturer's notes. And your lecturer's notes in real life would be people who are qualified on whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. If you're trying to write a book, you can go on YouTube and search videos for days on how to write a book, how to do bibliographies and how to do research and how to inform your opinion by various people and how to become credible. And there's so many ways to build on ideas. There's so many ways to edit your work, and there's so many ways to actually improve yourself from your failures, that you just cannot sit there and sulk about a 49% on your first attempt, second attempt, third attempt for as long as you are alive. You still have the opportunity to go back and actually improve on that. Now, I'm sure you're thinking, okay, yeah, it sounds great to say, like, I can improve on everything that I do. If I fail, I just need to get back up and try again. I know it hurts. I know it hurts. I know it sucks to fail. I've failed countlessly on different things that actually meant a lot to me, and I actually did not want to fail. But I think it's important for us to not become so consumed in how it feels to fail that we actually miss the point of the failure feedback that we are getting in life. It is there to improve us. It is there to make us better. I cannot be the person of my dreams in this form, right? Whatever form I'm in right now cannot serve on the level on which God wants me to serve in 10 years. And all the failures that I'm going to go through along the way are going to help me become the person who is worthy of standing in the situations that I would like to stand in the next 10 years, right? You have to understand that whatever you are right now is not your final form. You will not be who you are right now forever. You can improve, you will get better, you will get stronger, you will become more articulate, you will become smarter through the things that you read and the knowledge that you consume. I want you to know that this is not your final form. I want you to say it with me. This is not my final form. This is not my final form. This is not my final form. And I want you to know that you still do have the opportunity to be better than who you were yesterday and who you were even a second ago. I love you guys so much, and I hope that you take this video into your heart, and I hope it just breathes a new fresh breath of intention into your life. And I just hope you know that you are worth trying again. You are worth it. Don't give up on whatever it is that means the world to you. God has given you a vision for a reason, because he knows that you are the only person that can accomplish what he has placed in your heart. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with a friend, and I will see you in my next one.